Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Friday follow-up in the continuing journey of accountability. Well, here it is, December 16th, 2022, and I'm declaring this the official beginning of the 22 holiday season. Now, I know for some of you, it's probably been going on a lot longer than that, like maybe right after Halloween. It seems that the season gets expanded more and more as I noticed things were popping in the stores real early, and probably next week they'll start putting stuff out for Valentine's Day. Everybody seems to be in a hurry, and sometimes we maybe rush through things and we don't realize what's really happening around us. And I think maybe that's why I have such a difficult time dealing with this period of the year where everybody's rushing around. As I said before, schedules are tossed up in the air, and we just try to hang on the best we can. For some, this time of year is a struggle for TOPS members. I am one of them. Others seem to do very well, and that's great. And I just think we have to remind ourselves that we all can get through this time. And probably if what helps if we focus on the all our lessons that we've learned through our history, if you will, in TOPS. Support and having little tricks ready to get through all the food that seems to surround us at this time of year. And you may have noticed that there's been an uptick in recipes in TOPS News and on the official Facebook page. And it's not to say that we're just trying to, tempt anybody. We realize that alternatives is a good thing to have this time of year, where we can get low calorie recipes that are just as tasty as the other stuff that grandma used to make. And that's why that's out there. I think, again, I shouldn't say I think. I know I should make better use of those recipes and not rely on just something that I'm used to. And I realize now, as I get ready for 2023, that's probably where I kind of went off the beaten path. No secret that I've been struggling for quite some time now, and it helps me sharing this, and it's not being meant to look for sympathy or empathy. It's just that I realize there's a lot of TOPS members just like me out there. And as I've been reflecting and over the past year, and then I went a little bit deeper. I checked my weight records that I keep here at my desk. It's kind of like looking at Santa's list and looking at when I was naughty and when I was nice. And I can see a pattern. I can see a pattern that developed 4 years ago. And for various reasons like stress and depression, which we've talked about in the past, as I look at the time, I can see the highs and the lows where I just kind of threw caution to the wind and just tried to hang on. And what I found, and I suggest that folks that are struggling look back at your records. What I found is that I've had this horrible mission creep, where one year I would get going and I would be playing with the same 15, 20 pounds all year long. And then I settled that, okay, I'm going to do another plan. And the following year, it's the same thing. And now I'm finally up to the highest point I've ever been since I reached my goal for the first time. But that happened now, I can say, like I said, it happened like 16, 17 years after I got to the goal my goal for the first time. So statistics, you know how I like to run numbers and stuff. Statistics will tell you that I had a good run, that it is difficult. The obesity situation, disease, however you want to categorize it, and it is a disease, and we need to use the term obesity and be more comfortable with the word, is a very, very complex subject. and there is no magic bullet. There's a lot of new science coming out, but the bottom line is it's hard. It's similar. And I don't want to use the word similar, but it's like you can draw the conclusions like some diseases that are chronic. The fact that, you know, if you're diabetic, it doesn't always disappear at once. Yes, it can be managed, and there's other chronic diseases that can be managed, but there are going to be highs and lows. So do I just sit back on my laurels and say I had a good run and throw caution to the wind? No. What I've got to do is hang on for these next couple of weeks, do the best I can. We're going to have I'll double check. Let me look at the calendar. Yeah, we're going to have 2 more weigh-ins available for the rest of the year. And I just got to do as best as I can and make a plan for 2023, our 75th celebration for Tops. So maybe that's an incentive that I can use, that after all the celebrations and things that we're going to do for our 75th anniversary at the end of 2023, I want to be better on my list. I want to be nice on my list at the end of 2023 than I am right now. So to kind of slide in to the journey of accountability, I was able to go to my chapter meeting last night, and our lovely leader commented that she wished she could help me arrange my schedule so I wouldn't have so many other meetings on Thursday night, and I really appreciated that comment. But I faced the scales, and it was 2 weeks that I hadn't weighed in, and like I explained to the group, apparently last week I gained 1.1, and this week I gained another 1.1 for a total of 2.2 pounds. Again, putting me at my highest for quite some time. So again, I face the scale. I know what I have to do. I'm going to put a plan in place for 2023. I have my notes from my quote successful run from the first year that I made it through to my goal, and I'm going to put that plan in effect. So I'll let you all know what's going to happen in 2023 when I come back, because this will be my last Friday morning chat for 2022. Just the way the schedule is going to work out, I think it's best just to go forward, and this will make my last one for 2022. For those of you who've got the January-February issue of Tops News, there's an announcement in there that we're going to have different ways or platforms to get to our members. They'll be happening in early January, so I may not be on this platform when I come back in 2023. I might be on a new platform, but if we weren't able to get things done, if I can, I'll pop in here to explain to you what's going to go on in 2023, my plan to get back on track, and to hope to have you folks follow me along so that we can have what I call a banner year in 2023. So to all of our Tops members, I hope you have a safe and happy holiday season, and we'll see you next year.